This is episode number 937 of the InnerFight Podcast. Today, in 5-Minute Mondays, I bring you the crucial role of mental toughness in sport. Yes, mental toughness is one of our 6 brand values here at InnerFight. We believe it, we train it, we talk about it, we do all sorts related to making people mentally tougher. But why is it so important in sports? In August, some of you may have watched the Olympics. We saw some athletes literally head to head the whole way around and then won. A lot of these athletes have access to very similar, if not identical, training protocols. The difference is their mental toughness. And that's why I wanted to spend a few minutes on it today. Being mentally tough helps us, and this passes over from sport into life and the other way around. So anything I'm saying today can definitely be applied in all areas of your life. Mental toughness helps us to create and sustain motivation and discipline. Absolutely. If you don't have a certain level of mental toughness, then, and there's always this big argument, isn't it? Motivation first or discipline first. But maintaining motivation and discipline over long periods takes a decent amount of mental toughness. It takes knowing exactly why you're doing something, understanding what the purpose is, understanding a little bit of who you are, and also, as we say, what you want. When you have that mental toughness, you will have that sustained motivation and discipline. It also helps you stay focused and concentrated throughout the activity that you're doing. That activity could be a short training session, or it could be a long dial into a goal. However, if you don't have this certain element of mental toughness and understanding, then to maintain focus and concentration over time, be it within a sport or in the workplace, is massively impacted, unfortunately, in a negative way. Mental toughness is also a matter of improved confidence and self-belief, which for some people is lacking, for some people is available in absolute abundance. Some people have, a lot of the time, more self-confidence and belief than they actually have ability, which is a super interesting one. But confidence is a really key element of mental toughness. And we'll see that a lot in people that are a little bit, shall we say, more mentally tough than others. And a lot of you, if I asked you, who do you know that are mentally tough people, you would probably be able to reel off 3 or 4 friends or even famous people out there. Please don't say Goggins. Goggins is quite mentally tough, but he just delivers it in a very interesting ways. Their self-confidence and their self-belief is massively different to all other of us. Another thing that we see with mentally tough people is their ability to perform under pressure is massively enhanced. They feel pressure, but they also know how to behave under pressure. And when we're talking about performing in sport or performing in the corporate world, performing in any area of life, it could even be we feel the pressure of our relationship. If we have good mental toughness, our ability to perform in those high pressure situations will be massively increased. And on that point as well, we'll also be better prepared when things are not going well. There can be a pressure situation, but then there can be a pressure situation or an adverse situation where something's not going too well. Mentally tough people seemingly are better equipped to overcome adversity. And finally, because of these factors, we've got, or maybe because of this, we've got that. It could be a little bit of a chicken or an egg thing, but our emotional control and stability in mentally tough people seems to be a lot more stable. They seem to have better control of their emotions. And what all of this is kind of leading into, which is maybe where you've got over these 5 minutes, is an increased sense of self-awareness. People knowing a little bit more who they are, why they exist, what their purpose is, why they behave in the way that they behave. Because all of these things are really important for us if we're going to develop mental toughness and we're going to see those benefits in sport and in life. So mental toughness is super important for both sports, life, business. The greatest thing, and I've said this a number of times on the show with guests, so if you listen for a while, sorry if it sounds like something we've discussed before, but it's a skill that we can definitely train. It's one of our brand values. It's what we believe a lot in. If you want to know more about it and speak to one of our coaches, give us a shout, winning@innerfight.com. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care.